Newsflash, you ain't poppin', chick. The high power capping you doing, please stop it, chick. Your reality's quite the opposite. Staying in your mama shit, zero muscle with your hustle. The consequence is losses. You not a boss, chick. Pause this. Role you playing cause you making my pimpin' nauseous. You's a lame, no adoration for game. Letting all that potential go down the drain. It's a shame. Let's go.
Bitch, you want all this pimpin' you can't afford. Perform like a punk, but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points, but bitch, you never scored. If you ain't paying pimpin', then bitch, you getting ignored. Okay, I'm so sick of these.
All these damn monkey see, monkey do broads. Back when Backpage was popping, or people thought it was popping, it never was really like popping. But in people's minds, people thought Backpage was popping, so everybody did that. Everybody ran the Backpage. And even the way that people moved on Backpage, it was so monkey see, monkey do. It was so no innovation, no originality, no way to distinguish yourself, no game. If one chick put $80 specials, everybody put $80 specials. If one chick put no black men under 40, every other chick put no black men under 40, which lets you know they don't know nothing about marketing, right? Because when you market yourself for the solution, not the problem. Meaning you market yourself towards what you want to attract. You don't market yourself towards what you don't want to attract. So if you don't want to date black dudes, there's no need to market towards that. There's no need to advertise that. But anyway, that's a whole nother discussion. But the bottom line, that same Backpage mentality has spilled over into the Onlyfans world, like I talked about before. But see, it's a few reasons why these chicks' Onlyfans is not popping. The main bottom line of it all is that they have no appreciation for game, no concept for game. They stupid, they cool being stupid, as long as they can be cute while they being stupid and somebody is looking at them and giving them attention and giving them a like or a comment or a DM message or something like that. They don't care how stupid they are. And for some reason, people think that because you get a certain amount of attention from a certain amount of people that it makes you smart or that it makes you important or that it makes you valid in some sort of way, when it really doesn't. And that's where a lot of these chicks go wrong. They think that just because they get a little bit of attention on social media that they're gonna be great and successful at everything that they do. And no. And see, the problem is a lot of them get accustomed to not doing anything. Like on social media, it's very possible for an attractive female to not have to put in a lot of work and yet get a lot of attention. So she thinks that she can do that in every other aspect of life, not have to put in a whole lot of work, but get the results that she wants, like she does on Instagram. But unlike Instagram, the rest of the world, when you want things, you have to put in work. You have to be intentional about what it is that you want. You gotta apply yourself. And see, with OnlyFans, a lot of chicks think that it works the same way as Instagram, or they think that it's gonna pop off the way Instagram popped off. And they end up sorely mistaken. See, game has to be applied in whatever it is that you do if you want to succeed, if you want to be consistent, if you want to thrive. Game has to be applied. You can't succeed without game. Whether it's a little bit of game or it's a lot of game, some exclusive game, some common game, whatever it is, you have to apply some sort of game to whatever it is that you're doing if you want to succeed at it. And these chicks just don't apply no game. See, when it comes to OnlyFans, it's a few things, right? The main thing to understand about OnlyFans is that unlike Instagram, unlike Facebook, unlike YouTube, unlike every other social media shit, even unlike Pornhub, your videos don't go viral on OnlyFans because it's exclusive content. People have to pay and subscribe to see that content. They have to pay for their that can go viral. You can post a video or a picture or something like that on Instagram, it can go viral. You can post something on Facebook, it can go viral. You can post something on YouTube, it can go viral. You can post something on Pornhub, it can go viral. There is no way for your content to go viral on OnlyFans. So that alone should let any chick with a brain know, like, damn, okay, I'm gonna have to do something different. But yet and still, they don't understand that. So how do you drive traffic to OnlyFans? If your videos can't go viral, if people can't share your shit and draw the traffic to that OnlyFans, how does it pop? How do you make it pop? One way is if you have a big platform or a big account on a different platform to draw that traffic to OnlyFans. And it's much easier said than done. You have to be creative. You have to be innovative with how you draw your traffic to OnlyFans. But first you have to have a platform, or you have to have an audience on that other platform in the first place. Meaning if you on Instagram, you gotta have a good following on there. If you on Instagram and you got 200 or 300 followers, or even 2,000 or 3,000 followers, your OnlyFans ain't gonna pop. It's simply not. So if you really serious about having an OnlyFans going popping, then you have to establish yourself on a different platform first. Whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube, or Facebook, or like I said, Pornhub, right? If you popping on any one of these different platforms, then you can draw traffic to OnlyFans. It's kind of, OnlyFans, it works very similarly to Patreon, right? Because they're both one and the same in the sense that the content is exclusive and people have to pay and subscribe to see this exclusive content. That's what makes it unique. That's what makes it special, right? So just like with Patreon on OnlyFans, something else got to be popping. Like me, I have a Patreon account. If I didn't have a YouTube audience, my Patreon would be unheard of. It would be non-existent in your mind, because there would be no way for me to draw traffic to that Patreon. There would be no way for me to let people know that I have content there, because I don't have an audience anywhere else. And anybody that you know that has a big audience on Patreon, they 9 times out of 10 have a big audience on YouTube or some other platform, mainly YouTube, right? So without a YouTube platform or audience, or an audience on any other platform, your Patreon ain't gonna pop. OnlyFans is the same way, right? So that's one thing. You have to be able to draw from a different platform, an audience that you have on a different platform, to draw traffic to OnlyFans. And then too, like I said, you have to be original. You have to be creative with it, right? You have to make people want to get involved with it. And see, that's where the 3 E's come in. Either you educate, or you entertain, or you engage. And see, when you know how to engage an audience, then you can draw traffic, right? Like again, me, I have a somewhat of a YouTube audience, right? Y'all watch me, I'm creeping up, I'm slowly creeping up on 20,000, right? 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I can somewhat draw traffic to Patreon. But if I just say, hey, I got a Patreon, and I don't let you know anything about it, I don't engage with you in any kind of way, you're gonna be less inclined to subscribe to my Patreon, as opposed to I give you, little niblets of what's going on the Patreon. Or if I talk more about it, like, hey man, if y'all go to my Patreon, y'all gonna get this, y'all gonna get that, you're gonna see this, you're gonna see that, you're gonna learn this, you're gonna learn that. I'm engaging with you. So it makes you more inclined, it makes you more interested, as opposed to me just saying, yeah, I got a Patreon. If I'm letting you know about it, I'm engaging with you about it, then you're gonna be more inclined to get to it, right? So these are things that a chick gotta understand about getting her OnlyFans popping. But like I said, this is game. And even though I just gave some hell of a game right now, some free game on top of that, a lot of chicks are not gonna apply this game because, which leads me to my next point. a lot of these chicks are just lame ass chicks. They just lame. And they think that it's okay to be lame. Well, they don't even think. But they move as though it's okay to be lame as long as you're attractive. They don't even think about that shit. They don't even break it down, analyze it, or none of that shit. But the way they move is as though it's okay to be a lame ass bitch as long as you cute, as long as you attractive. And see, like I said, talking about engagement, right? When people come to your OnlyFans, the other E that needs to be applied is entertainment. You have to entertain them. And just being real, a lot of chicks is just attractive, lame ass bitches. If you do subscribe to their OnlyFans, it's probably gonna be some boring ass content because they some boring ass bitches. They boring in bed. Bitches don't know how to give head. Bitches don't know how to shake their ass. Bitches don't know how to ride. Bitches don't know how to do nothing. They just lame. They just like so self-absorbed and think, you know, the world revolves around them, and they so entitled to everything that they can't even grasp the concept of entertaining people. You know, like I talk about all the time, service. That's one of the greatest things that you could do in life is be of service to people. They don't know how to service nobody. And when you entertaining, that's a service that you providing people, right? And they just ain't into that. They don't. So a lot of these chicks, if you subscribe to their OnlyFans, you gonna see some boring ass shit. You know, it's just gonna be boring. And don't nobody want to see a boring ass chick, and it's like, damn, I seen this same boring ass shit on Instagram. I thought she was gonna actually entertain. I thought she was gonna be a freak on here. I thought she was gonna, you know, rock my world virtually. You know what I mean? And you subscribe to this OnlyFans, and it's just some boring ass, lame ass content, and then she only got probably 2 posts on that motherfucker, and she been having her OnlyFans account for a year. And it's like, damn, bitch, you been having OnlyFans for a year, and you only got 2 posts on here? Unsubscribed. Refund. You know? So, the bottom line, a chick has to have an audience from a different platform. Like I said, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Pornhub, whatever it is. You have to have an audience from a different platform to draw traffic to OnlyFans, because OnlyFans content is exclusive. So unlike the other platforms, there's no way for it to go viral, right? So you have to understand that. You have to also understand that you have to engage with people. Because even if you got a big audience from a different platform, if you don't know how to engage with those people and get them interested and worked up about your OnlyFans, then people ain't gonna come over there. Prime example of that, and pay attention to this shit, because I gotta give credit to Sinful. Sinful is the one who pointed this shit out to me. But one day we was talking and he was like, yeah, man, you know, it's a lot easier to build an Instagram following than it is a YouTube following, right? And I kind of really, I didn't necessarily like disagree, but I didn't really give it a lot of thought. But then I started paying attention to that shit, right? And it's a lot of chicks on Instagram that have 1 million, 2 million plus followers, right? On Instagram. And a lot of them will have their link in their bio for their YouTube channel. And you go to their YouTube channel, and the bitch with 1 million followers on Instagram only got 200 subscribers on YouTube. Or at the most 1,800 or 1,500 subscribers. It's like, damn, bitch, you couldn't even get a fraction of your Instagram following to come over to YouTube. It's because they don't know how to engage. So the same principle applies to OnlyFans. A lot of chicks with a big Instagram following, they just put the link to their OnlyFans in their bio, and they OnlyFans still ain't popping. So you have to know how to engage, right? And then also, so you have a big audience that you can draw from. You know how to engage that audience to draw them to your OnlyFans. Lastly, you gotta know how to entertain. You can't be no boring ass bitch. Just think about it from people's perspective. Like, if your favorite artist was performing, right? And you went to go see them perform, and you paid money to go see them perform, and you took time out of your day to go see them perform and their performance was trash, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna want your money back, right? So it's the same thing with OnlyFans. You gotta know how to entertain. Like, bitch, if you gonna do that shit, go all out. Be a freak on there. You dig? Give people their money's worth. You gotta know how to do that shit, right? So let that marinate on your mind one time. Freeze is it. Put some of this good old love shit in your body, like so. I holla.
Now come and take a sip of this game. Pour it down your ear and let it drip to your brain so you can run it up, run it up. And we'll be coming up, really coming up. Take a sip of this game, let it saturate your brain. Taylor, make your homework so we can match it with my name. Then attach it to your frame, right? Now you game tight. You gon' check her back the same night. Now you breaking tricks and handling thousands. While these bitches on the blade doing the mannequin challenge. Standing there looking stupid cause they has no game to hit a trick with, bitch, and that's so lame. Now come and take a sip of